Hello everybody and welcome back to Cat and Kitty Gaming. I'm Matt.
I'm Kelsey.
And today we're checking out Pikmin 4. This is a long-standing Nintendo franchise which I played all the way back with the original title released for GameCube, which I know dates me a little bit, but I'm not ashamed to admit it because Pikmin was an awesome game, and if you haven't played it, you've missed out, my friends.
Yeah, my first Pikmin game was Pikmin 3, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it'll be Kelsey's first time. This is a game, of course, for the Nintendo Switch. I've already played a little bit of it, already highly recommend it. We're going to be checking out co-op mode today, which is something new to the Pikmin franchise. There was co-op before, but it was more of like its kind of own separate thing. It wasn't really part of like the core game before. Kind of a player and a half kind of thing, because player 2 is sort of doing some more supportive type stuff. So you'll see once we get into the game. So without any further ado, let's jump into Pikmin 4. All right, so here you can see just a quick little sample of how player 2 can kind of help out player 1. So I'm not sure how this is going to go exactly. Hopefully it's interesting for player 2 to do as well.
Yeah, we're going to find out, I guess.
All right, so we're going to kind of skim over most of this intro stuff. If you're not familiar with the story of Pikmin, basically it is the story of this little man named Olimar. Olimar crash lands on a mysterious alien planet. He discovers little creatures named Pikmin, which help him repair his ship and ultimately escape the planet.
And they're adorable.
They are so flippin' cute. This game acts as though Olimar is still stuck on the planet and has not been able to escape, and you are going to try to help Olimar escape the planet because he's been able to repair his ship enough to send out an SOS signal, but not enough to actually leave the planet. And as you can tell, there is a very strong implication that the planet that Olimar has landed on is in fact Earth. The game, I think, leaves it open to interpretation on purpose. One thing that is, of course, different about this game as opposed to others is that little kind of teal puppy creature is brand new. That creature was not in the previous Pikmin games. Okay, player 2 can press X to activate Pebble Pitcher.
So here's my little thingy, but I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet.
Interesting. I can throw Pikmin into that. Yeah, there's your little pebbles. More Pikmin.
Hello, little blue guys.
Three little fellas.
There's different colors of Pikmin, and they do different things.
Yes, we'll discover more of that as we get a little bit later into the game, but the different Pikmin do have different powers, different properties about them, which, of course, forces you to think more strategically about which Pikmin you use in a given situation. Well, I'm certainly getting lots of Pikmin.
The way they hang on to that dog is kind of funny.
That's kind of funny. So far, your little pebble ability has not done much. Maybe you can hit that enemy.
Hello, spiky hedgehog creature.
Yeah. So basically, the game is going to encourage us to wait until its spiky defenses are down, then we can rush in and deal a bunch of damage.
Maybe my pebbles will
make
some sort of difference here. So my thing does not like auto target, which is interesting.
No.
Is that doing it? Oh yeah, okay.
A little damage.
It is doing some damage.
Attack.
Right.
Oh dang it! I waited too long. Oh come on! I even used target lock that time. Olimar, stop saying you need more Pikmin. No. We're gonna get this thing without any more Pikmin. Shut up.
Keep the camera on it, and that way I can hit it with my things. I can't unless you're looking at it.
Pikmin, attack him. Attack him, Pikmin. There
die by my pebbles. That's the other thing about this, is little ghosts pop out of things when they die in this game. And it's a little bit sad.
They go, wah! Okay, Olimar recovered the interstellar radio. Now the rescue corps must venture forth and rescue Olimar. All right, so we got to create a rescue badge. So this is a brand new thing to this series. As best I recall, you were not able to customize your own character appearance in previous games. So I guess we're fairly pasty white people. We'll go for that look there. Now, do we want like the shorty, the egghead, the I don't know, tall guy? This is the guy I picked.
Oh my goodness.
That one kind of looks like you.
Yeah,
there we go.
I like that one.
We got like the Spock, the emo, hot shot,
hedgehog,
the Princess Leia, and then what, the anime protagonist maybe?
Yeah, I like the Princess Leia. All
right, Princess Leia. Pink? Okay, we're gonna go real crazy. We're gonna go pink. Okay, so basically what happened was, now the rescue corps crash landed. So they sent in one last member to come in and try to rescue the rescue corps who was trying to rescue Olimar.
There we are.
There's a lot of rescuing happening.
Ochi.
Oh, Ochi has like a little puffball tail.
Oh, he's got like a poof on his tail.
Aww,
that's cute.
Ochi.
Oh, he's cute.
Who doesn't want a little space puppy? Come here, Ochi. Why don't I have a targeting?
Did Timmy fall down the well again, Ochi?
Now, there's my targeting thingy. Come here, Ochi. Okay, go pull the plant. Pull the plant, Ochi.
You know, this really is perfect for kids because you can just throw pebbles at everything and it honestly doesn't really matter at all.
All right, so naturally, you're going to want to gather more forces to try to do tasks like that. So when Ochi's pulling on it just by himself, it takes a little time. But the whole point is to gather more Pikmin. And we
need more Pikmin.
Yeah, you can assign more Pikmin to tasks and accomplish things more quickly, of course. It's Colin. Colin, he's a bit of a windbag. He likes to talk. So from my early experiences with this game, I am definitely noticing that there's a lot more like setup. At first, I was a little bit on the fence about whether I was okay with all of that, but once I saw all the cool new stuff the game was doing, I was like, oh, okay, I'm fine with this. It took the game a little while to get to the point, shall we say. All right, Ochi, let's go gather some friends.
A spaceship. That's where we crashed, I suppose.
That is where the rescue team crashed.
Oh, this is the rescue team. Okay.
Yep.
This game is so cute because we're these tiny little creatures in this very big world.
Look how big all the plants are. Now, caves were something that was introduced back in Pikmin 2, and I think caves were the only way to get like purple and white Pikmin, and there was like treasure to find and stuff down there. But that's a theme they've kind of kept throughout a bunch of the rest of the game.
Hello, Slugs.
All right, so she is the captain. Oh yes, you should be able to hit these things. Get him, Ochi. They're trying to eat me. I don't feel that bad for him.
But when the Pikmin ghosts happen, it's like, oh man.
Let me tell you, the original game was unforgiving. If you would like accidentally leave your Pikmin under a big enemy because you didn't know what it was going to do, and it like flopped on the ground and squished them all, you could lose like 50 or 60 Pikmin in one attack.
That would be so sad.
And you see this little goes, wow! You'd be like, I'm a bad leader. Honestly, it's worth pointing out that Kelsey is kind of bored right now. And like, even I'm kind of bored. I mean, it's partially because I've done this already. I do have to say, so far, it does seem like Player 2 is a little bit of an afterthought. I'm still glad it's in the game as opposed to not being in the game. It just feels a little like...
I should be able to break those with my pebbles.
Come here. Oh, that's right. I can't ride Ochi. Do I have to...
It annoys me that I can't.
Any Pikmin in here?
You know, Ochi's kind of a cute name. I could see that being our future pet.
Ochi?
Ochi.
Ochi.
It's cute.
I wonder what Ochi actually means. It probably has a meaning in Japanese. Yep, just as promised, this intro sequence is a little dry, but it does pick up from here. So basically, this is the... They're kind of explaining the core gameplay loop here, where we're going to collect various treasures, which contain Sparklium. And Sparklium is contained in many valuable and interesting Earth artifacts, and we'll be using it to repair and power up our ship.
Sparklium. That sounds fun.
Very pretty. Also, note that our ship is called the SS Beagle. I find that kind of amusing. Now... Yeah, they shot a lot of instructions at you early on in the game, and it's like, shush!
Ooh, what is this? Like a Game Boy?
It is a Game Boy Advance SP.
No way.
Yep. We're gonna
Except we don't have any right now. Ah. Thanks, Ochi. You're a good pup.
You got a real hard head, Ochi. Comes in handy. Oh, it's funny to think how many people watching these videos might have never even played on a Game Boy Advance SP.
Those were the good old days.
The original Game Boy Advance was like a little bit on the bulky side for a handheld system back in those days. And when the SP came out, it was so compacted it like fit in your pocket easily. Yep. And because it folded, the screen wouldn't get scratched, and it was like it was a big deal back then.
It's the onion.
We found the onion.
Although it looks kind of not like an onion, but it is an onion.
Oh, it looks a bit like a root vegetable.
And look, they like plant themselves in the ground. It's so
They're
adorable.
Like little plant creatures.
They're like half plant, half creature. Hello, little buddy. We love you. Will you be our friend?
Look how adorable they are.
Their cute, pointy little noses. Yeah, so the longer you leave them in the ground, the more like advanced they get, right?
Yes, they do. Right now,
we need them right now.
We just need numbers more than we need speed or power or anything like that. So we're just going around. We're going to collect a few of these little fellas here.
I'm not really sure what the pebbles are supposed to contribute to this area.
Apparently, you're supposed to be able to hit objects that are being transported and make them move faster. But right now,
how does that work?
Right now, we're transporting mostly like small things that don't really benefit much from that. So I'm probably going to need to come grab maybe this thing before we can transport that Game Boy.
I'm just not sure how my pebble would make much of a difference.
Oh, there's a treasure there. Can we reach that?
Oh, what is that?
Here, let's do this.
It's like a bike.
All right, now if you shoot it, it should move it faster.
I have to be able to hit it first. Okay, stop moving the camera.
Is it helping?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's doing.
Oh, you can hit the terrain.
Yeah, actually it is doing.
It is helping.
They do seem to move a little faster when I do that, don't they? I mean, it's a little hard because it doesn't auto lock, like I said. Adorable.
So cute. All right, let's have everybody go grab that. Ochi, you're gonna have to help, buddy. Ochi, go help.
I love the noise they make when they can't lift it and they need more.
So you can shoot it and make it go faster. One really fun thing about these games is when you collect treasures, Olimar and his people don't know what they're for, so they make up funny little names for the treasures.
Yeah, and they're always great.
So we got things powered back up again. All right. The Beagle is operational. Oh, the Shepherd? I thought it was called the Beagle.
Where did you get that from?
Where was I seeing that? Is my ship called the Beagle?
If you made that up, that would be a very random thing to make up.
I swear I saw the word Beagle in a dialogue box somewhere. Sparklium.
Path creator. Noble Bident.
And Stone of Advancement. Nice.
Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Nothing to do.
Oh, wait, what can you throw items?
Oh.
You press L and R, what can you... And then what Y does something.
Oh. I can throw stuff. So I just throw a bone for Ochi.
That is a healing item for Ochi. So that's how player 2 can assist. You can throw other stuff. Okay.
I don't know. Is that a slot empty? I'm confused.
I don't think we have any of that item.
Ah, okay. Here comes the clock. So that'll show us when it's getting to be dark. I was so sad when I played Pikmin 3 and I figured out for the first time that if you leave your Pikmin out at the end of the day, things come and eat them.
They get eaten. Yep, it's sad.
Oh, I felt so bad about that. Oh, so I have a thing now. What is this? Like a carrot? Do you think that heals him too?
No, that is to stun enemies.
Oh. They like eat it? It's like a stun carrot?
Yep, they eat it and it like stuns them, yeah.
All right.
So you at least... Oh, did you shoot that one?
Oh, I can knock it down.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. So that's helpful.
That saves a little time.
If you shoot those, it does save some time. How many times do you have to shoot that one? How fast can you shoot?
Pretty fast, actually.
Oh, okay. Go, Ochi. Help them carry it.
Wee! So we can't lift it.
Their noises are pretty great.
Which I love. The sound I make when I can't lift something. Next time I can't pick something up, I'm just gonna stand there going, and you'll figure it out.
The noise you make when you can't lift something is,
Matt,
help me.
I have a bad back, okay?
You have a bad lot of things.
I have a bad body. Yeah, I actually do have some chronic health issues. Shout out to the fibromyalgia peeps. And also Ehlers-Danlos, if anyone out there knows what that is. Connective tissue disorder. Hit me up in the comments if that's also you. It's a little bit rare, so probably not, but...
The short version is it makes a lot of things hurt.
Yep.
So this is another new thing to this game, is you have to like increase the capacity of your onion. It'll normally only let out like 20 at the start of the game, and you have to like increase its capacity. Whereas in previous games, you could have up to 100 as long as you had enough Pikmin.
Ah, okay,
So, yeah,
that's
that's slightly different. Pile of raw materials transported. Cool, so those are
Pikmin.
like building supplies. We can use them to like complete bridges. We can use them for like upgrades. They're just like a generic currency we can use for a lot of different things in the game. One thing you'll see them talk about a lot in this game is Dendori. And I don't know if that's an actual Japanese word or if it's something they just made up for this game, but basically it means like being efficient and getting a lot of work done. And so they talk about your Dendori skills in this game.
You know what that reminds me of in that
What?
Friends episode? Unagi. Isn't that what he says?
Oh, what is, I forget what the context is. What's Unagi?
I don't remember. I don't know if it's a made up word or a word he heard.
Is it
but
like,
he keeps pointing to his temples and
it's
going,
like what, his concentration face or something like that? Unagi.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
That's what that
Ross.
reminds me of.
Oh, you got more pick carrots? For what?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they're called pick carrots. Now you have a bunch of them.
That's cute. Oh, I have 10.
Yeah. Once we accomplish certain tasks, Kelsey just gets like a small supply of them kind of for free.
Nice.
So that makes the game will certainly be easier with 2 players. Yeah, that's interesting. So now that we've kind of gotten into like the meat of the gameplay here, there's definitely more for player 2 to do.
Yeah, at least I can heal Ochi. I can throw the carrots.
You can stun enemies. Yeah.
Pick carrots, which is an adorable name.
You
I can stun enemies. Yep.
You can
throw pebbles.
You can make things go faster. Yep.
So there's a couple things at least. SS Beagle. I just saw.
Oh, you saw
were
it there?
correct.
I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so our ship is called the SS Beagle.
You didn't just totally make that up.
I'm relieved to hear that.
We don't have a beagle or anything, so that would have been a really weird thing to just make up.
Here, shoot those things. They're tiny. You can one-shot them.
They're a little hard to hit though. Oh, there's their ghost. Die! Eat my pebbles.
No, you got more scrummy bones. I need to be throwing Ochi into combat more often. Can I not? I don't really want to put my fire Pikmin at risk, but I guess I have to. Well, you killed that thing like more than the Pikmin did. There you go.
Well, at least I did something.
Stuff
That's
for player 2 to do. Nice Pikmin.
Hello.
I have loved the Pikmin franchise for a long time. Honestly, when Pikmin was first released, I wasn't allowed to own a game system. So when I finally was able to own a GameCube, like years later, I finally played Pikmin. I was like, yep, this is every bit as much fun as I thought it would be.
It lived up to my dreams.
It absolutely did. I was like SpongeBob licking his driver's license. It tastes just like I dreamt it would. Yep, Ice Pikmin can freeze things, and there are several other kinds. I know that there are...
Electric Pikmin?
Well, they're yellow Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin are immune to electricity and can be thrown farther and higher than the other kinds.
Yeah, that's right.
Like water Pikmin are immune to water. They can go in water where other kinds will drown. Now, this is a little bit deceiving because when I got this bulb, I thought I was going to get yellow Pikmin.
Yeah.
And instead, it increases my bulb capacity. So I'm not entirely sure what... I guess you only unlock a new Pikmin type once you encounter that Pikmin type.
Okay.
Take the onion.
Looks pretty pale for an onion. You mean like a regular onion? That looks like more like the onions we
so
have.
maybe it's not a yellow onion. Maybe it's just like a white one. So that's the deal. That kind of onion just expands my like cargo capacity. Okay. That makes a little more sense. I guess this is a little fan somebody installed. I don't know. I don't ask too many questions. We live in a very enchanted world.
It looks more like a tomato, in honesty.
A tomato.
Than an onion.
Okay, we got a lot more time left in our day here.
Collect some stuff. Enemy.
Oh, a fire. Okay, that would be a good time to use one of the stun carrot things.
Carrot.
Yeah.
Oh, he burned it.
I guess he doesn't need it.
That's okay. I can just start attacking
Oh my word, I don't even need to do anything.
My pebbles.
I kind of think your pebbles might be a little bit overpowered.
They OP. I have to be able to actually hit it, though.
You were doing so much damage.
Kaboom.
This raises some very serious balancing issues about this game.
At least I can do something significant.
You can, but I didn't have to expose myself to any danger whatsoever there. That's interesting.
There will be harder enemies, I'm sure. I won't be able to do much with.
I'm sure. But it just feels a little bit cheaty that he was able to just kill that whole thing. Is that 5? Okay.
I was wondering if maybe that bar was going down based on
well, yeah, now it's like back up again.
How many pebbles I was shooting, but I don't know.
Wait, now, did the bar get fuller?
Did it?
I thought I saw it go up.
I am storing quite a lot of things.
Now you have a bunch of... I don't understand what this bar means. Oh, wait, here. Let's move our base. Now we can bring all this stuff right here instead. There we go. You can move your base to new locations once you find little rings of rocks like this, so... Very helpful when you want to get, you know, things to your base more quickly. Oh, yes, here you go. You helped a little. Here, help that guy. Help him. Help him.
They're hard to hit.
Yeah, that was a small object.
Run away. Eat my carrot. There he goes.
Easily escape your line of... Okay, yes, thank you, Colin. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Colin. Okay, yes, thank you, Colin. Thank you. I get it. Are you shooting?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, my bar just went up and I think I collected something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I guess that's what it is. Oh, look, is that sap?
Oh, you have sap?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can feed the Pikmin when they're... Oh, do I have any green ones?
You do have some leafy
There you
guys.
go. Yeah, feed the green ones. Yeah.
Go, little buds.
Come on, guys. Drink the sap.
Suck that up.
Wow, I didn't even have time to line up my target before you
got it. I'm on it.
Oh, she's got that one. Okay. All right. Now that's an electric fence. That's going to require yellow Pikmin to deal with, which we do not currently have. So we'll come back to that sometime later. There we go. I love their noises. They're just so adorable. Oh,
They're so
man.
eager to help us. Thank you, Pikmin.
Honestly, I feel like the Pikmin are even more sympathetic in the first game because, like, Olimar is the one who discovers them, and these little critters just selflessly help him and risk their lives to help him fix his ship. Just like, you guys are so selfless.
What do they get out of it?
Olimar is like their leader, I guess. Helps them grow their numbers and establish like a colony kind of thing.
That's true. We do like sort of breed them in a weird way.
It is sort of a symbiotic relationship. It's not completely one-sided. So I think there's a little like a bag we can push down or something maybe. There we go. There's that plant root.
I hit that guy.
Okay,
sorry,
now we need to fight.
Sorry.
Use a carrot or something. Why did you? Yeah, your bar keeps going up like that. What does that mean?
Oh.
Yeah, your bar goes up as you shoot. What does that mean? Now, it's not climbing up when you're not hitting an enemy. I'm really not sure what that means. I wonder if we...
Like power or something. I don't know.
Oh, see, there it's going up as you... Huh. When you're actually hitting something and dealing damage, it goes up. There we go. That goes a lot faster with a bunch of Pikmin than just with one little Ochi. There, 5 more carrots. Man. Come on, little guys. You can do it. All right, let's break down this thing. Ochi, go help him out. Go help Ochi. There you go. Good boy. I can't tell if you're helping.
Anything.
Well, your meter's going up, so you must be dealing damage to it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can break it down. There you go.
So we can do some stuff.
So that's interesting to know. So, yeah, the more we play, the more I realize that there is stuff for player 2 to do. It's just in that early part of the game, it really does not do a good job of, like, explaining what player 2 gets to do. So you get to use items and stuff, you get to do damage, you get to help with little construction projects and whatever. So there is stuff for player 2 to do. It just... not right away. It takes a second to get there.
There's probably, I bet there'll be more stuff that they add to player 2 as the game goes on.
I would think so.
There's probably some other stuff. This would actually be a really good game for you to play like as a couple. If one of you is a more gamey person and the other one's not so much, I could see this working
I could definitely
super
see
well.
that. If you want to introduce somebody to games who is not a gamer, this really could be a decent way to do it.
Yep.
All right, we don't have much time left.
Get our Pikmin safe. Make them safe.
So that must be another bulb expansion up there. That must not be yellow Pikmin.
So it's a Flarlick.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to say, honestly.
Flarlick.
Oh, I kill it.
Murder it.
Murder!
Climb aboard the murder train. Oh, okay, never mind. We don't have time. There's the countdown. If you have Pikmin in your party, I think they're fine. In older games, if you had Pikmin in your party but you weren't back in camp, you would lose those Pikmin.
Oh, man.
It was rough, man.
That's what I was wondering, so that doesn't happen anymore.
I don't think so, because it says 0 unaccounted for, so I think they'd all be fine. I haven't tested that because I've been too scared. I love my little Pikmin. They're so cute.
We don't want things to come and eat you.
This is
Pikmin.
This is the same melody they've used ever since the first game, and it just is near and dear to my heart. Yep. And now this is new and different. Now we kind of regroup back at like camp here, with the shepherd, not the beagle.
The shepherd.
Yeah, and we sort of discuss our day. Okay, everybody, well, there's our exploration of the multiplayer features for Pikmin 4, and we should point out that there is one thing we didn't look into, and that is the Dandori battles, and that's basically where you are just in a race to gather as many materials as you can, similar to what you've seen us doing, except it's one player versus another player, so it's not cooperative, I believe, is the way that mode works. So, Kels, being the second player here, tell me your experience. Did you have fun? Would you want to do this again? Like, what did you think?
Yeah, once we got into it a little bit more, I was having fun. The beginning was boring because I really couldn't do a whole lot.
There wasn't much for you to do, yeah.
You were controlling everything, and my pebbles didn't even seem to do a whole lot in the very beginning. But once we got into the game a little bit more, I started to like it, and I'm not quite as hardcore of a gamer as Matt, so I sort of like being the support role here. It's kind of nice, and it would be so good for a child or maybe like a friend or a partner that isn't as into games. You could totally have the gamer take the lead, and I think that'd be pretty awesome.
This would really be perfect for, like Kelsey said, either a kid or maybe a partner who just maybe want something a little more low stress and low key way to contribute so you can both do something together without them having to like have the responsibility of like, you know, being competent at the game.
Yep, quality time without the stress.
Skill inequality can be a real issue for people who want to play games together. So overall, I think I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, I still recommend the 2-player functionality. Just bear in mind, the first like 30 minutes are really boring. You got to get through that. And once you do, there's actually plenty of stuff for player 2 to do. So I think it definitely shows potential in the long run.
Agreed. So if you liked this, would you please pluck the like and subscribe buttons out of the ground like Pikmin? And we will see you in the next episode.
See you later, guys.